Hello, hello, good morning. And as soon as it went live, I went, oh, I forgot to turn the monetization down. They always put it on medium, so please feel free to hit the skip it. And I'm going to try not to info drop too hard today. Hello, my loves, welcome in, welcome in. Let me make sure okay, that volume is down. Good morning, my loves. I'm sorry if I scared anyone. I'm not going anywhere. I am still going to be here. But I gotta dial it in. That's the word. That's the word we use. Dial it in. I was spending way too much time just on CBJ, as we say, creation by Jax. So I had reevaluated and I had to pull some things down, things that I was participating in that were taking up a lot of time. And as a 9-to-5 worker, 40 plus, let me just say that, mother and wife, it was too much. There's my Wonder Twin. Hi, babies. So I have stepped down from the Boggy panel. That's it for that one. I'm still WIPin the FOs out of Boggy blankets. This is a Boggy blanket right here we're going to talk about in a little bit. That's a little sneak peek for you. Okay, so hold on. I was trying to say hello while I was talking. Samantha Stewart, welcome in, doll. Collie, hello. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome in, my love. It's my Wonder Twin. I love her so much. Amber, hello. Peggy, get up in here, girl. Cherry, ooh, I found something for you. Your ball sack's going to have some beautiful things in it. Oh, I can't wait. I've been getting all the mail together. I apologize. I have some mail that has to go out, y'all. Your stuff is coming, I promise. Make it rain in the chat. Just the hearts. We got enough monetization on this thing today. Hello. Let me see. There's my niecey. Hello, baby. Oh, I did it. I did a thing. Girl, I've never done those bean on the pole things. I love it. Makes a really great texture. I am working on happy hearts, y'all. It's so cute. Let's make Boggy blankets together. Make blankets. Okay, hold on. I'm going. I'm in my Dee Dee bugs. I hear her. I'm zooming. Amelia, hello. Get in here. Kathleen, Nana cat, kitty cat kid. Hi, baby. All right. Susan Burke, get in here. Luana, hi, baby. Yvonne, come on. There's Grandpa Len, the crafty crafter, cranker guy. Hi, Grandma, Grandpa. Cindy Lulu, hello, my baby. And there's another Stephanie. Hello, doll. Cindy Lulu. Hi, baby doll. Rita, hi. Okay, hold on. Fran. Hi, sweet doll. Candy. That came from Candy. Well, it came from Antoinette and Candy, and I made it a beautiful thing. It was beautiful before. It was beautimous. But now it's stitch-tastic, babies. Oh, and I'm going to explain this too, because I guess I wasn't clear. This is a member treat. This is a member treat right here. This is a member treat that I made in honor of my mama. I'm excited too, Cherry. Dawn, I got. Oh, it's my girl. As soon that post wasn't even up 5 minutes, and I'm like, bling, 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 and I was like, I know it's Dawn. Frog nuggets, I know it's Dawn. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just, you know, sometimes you make rash decisions and just clear the table. And then I was like, that's not going to be obtainable, because one day I tried to put the crochet down and didn't try to touch it at all. Y'all didn't want to meet that person. Y'all didn't want to meet that anxious. No. So my husband, he bless his heart, pea picking. He sacrifices so much of me for my craft. And you know, he was just like, baby, I need you. And I was like, oh, he's so right. He's so right. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'll still be here making tutorials every once in a while. Not all the time. They're very stressful. In fact, Rosa Kisses, I'm hoping will be out this Thursday. I was going to drop it with luck of the draw. Just, I had some editing things. I put a chain in somewhere. It wasn't supposed to be a chain. And I took it out. So I had to redo it. So Rosa Kisses is coming. All right. So anyway, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just drawing back. Sharon, get in here, baby. So, okay, Bubba, I think your blanket's at my post office box. I have to go there. I've had a horrible week at work. I worked more this week than I have in a very long time. Stupid ads. See, I hope it doesn't do everybody's ads at the same time. Bubba, I'm so sorry that your guys' plan didn't go off as planned, but those are magnificent blankets. If y'all didn't see the ghost blankets that Bubba J, that's our brain. That's my pinky and the brain. That's Brian and Annette made these beautiful ghost blankets. And we had this cute little skit that, yeah, I didn't get out of work till 6:30 that night. And I couldn't do the Wednesdays anymore. Wednesdays are too hard on me at work. I have conference calls all day. I should have never said yes, but I couldn't say no to that. That was an adorable little plan. And I know Nancy loved her blankie. Let's see. Diva Chino, get in here, my diva. What's up, diva? They'll kiss for you. I'm fine. I love going to Zoom. If you guys aren't members over at JUAN, the Yarn Addicts channel, you have to be, what is it? The second and the third thing. The first one I don't do. Do you guys get access at the first tier? Anyway, go over. It'll say the explanations. We get Zoom, and my boy just hit 100K. It's not working. There it goes. Pew pew. Get out. I'm gonna frog the hell out of this one right now. My boy hit 100K. I can't even. I'm so proud of him. And that is all hard work, Stitches. I mean, he puts on content every day, and it's valuable content. Like this content right here. This came up. This is Fifi. I smacked Fifi on her hind end and sent her on her way. This was my faux for the week. And then, of course, I had to put a little nubbly. That's let me get where you might be able to see it. That's my Mama Swift and our favorite nubbly stitch that I put on the edge. But this is Chunky Cake, and the yarn choice is everything. This gray is a little bit lighter than this Karen Chunky Cake. So, but anyway, I took out a row of doubles and it's fine. Mama Swift. Don't look, Mama Swift. It's the big and chunky. But so there's my faux. I whipped the faux out of her and, like I said, and sent her on her way. But he hit 100K. But if you become a member of his channel, I believe a second, third tier, go look. I'm not good with details. I just get in line, sit down, and put my feet up. You can come and be with us on Zoom. And he does it like he did it 3 times, but I know for sure it's twice a week. And his member only lives, he cracks me up because Spicy Wand comes out. So go over and check him out. He's already to 101. He was so worried about the purge, and it does happen. It does happen. See, that's why I went to I have like 3 accounts. One is my personal. That's the Jackie Wood. And then I have Jackie.Wood at FPI. That's my work one. And then I have the one that was before any of the YouTubes were. I was like, what's YouTube? YouTube? What is that? And I'll go over and help subscribers sometimes. But then I heard about when the accounts aren't active, they'll come and they'll delete you. Or they'll unsubscribe you. And so I stopped doing that. But that's what he was afraid of. He was afraid of the purge. And I don't know if it happened, but all I know is I looked and he was at 101. So proud of my boy. Right, Fran? Right, Franny? Fran. But there's several of his mods up in here. I can't even... that is the family over there. And I'll tell you what, those girls take such good care of him. And I told him I loved being a part of his infantry. But in order to grow my own channel, we both decided this ain't personal. This is business. And he is still my little brother and best friend. And I will cut a stitch. That is my boy. And so I was like, I knew he was in good hands. So I was like, all right, let me zoom. But Yeah, go do that. This one's called Fifi. That blanket's Fifi. And it's fun, exciting, fast, and furious. Anyway, I called her Fifi like around. Right, Sybil, I got you. Oh, look at Amber. I love you, long timer. Fishy face for you. Thank you, baby. Let's see. Trina Lynn. What a beautiful name. Hi, Trina Lynn. Let's see. She's so good. Yeah, you know what? And I almost let that thunder get shook from me. And I am. This is me. You know, people that have met me in person, yes, there is a side of me where I can just sit and be chill. Let's chill. I can. But why? Then I'll go to sleep. If I don't keep this energy up, boy, I will fuck the heck out of it. And that's fall asleep while crocheting. Behave. I am innuendo, but I try not to be on the nose too bad because I'm a hooker, not a hoe. All right, I'm zooming. Ooh, it is raining hard. I can hear that on the skylight. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I left the door open so maybe we could hear pitter patters. It is raining like a cow peeing on a flat rock again today. Official members get the Zoom. Okay, yeah. See, if you go over and be officials, and it is worth every penny. You get a free pattern. That's behind me right here. I got the Nova Crest. Every month you get one of his paid patterns for free. Your membership pays for it right there, and then you get Zoom. All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. It's so fun. I just go in and kind of listen. Every once in a while I'll get up there, but I like to see what everybody's making, and just so you stitches know I'm there. He always does it when I'm at work. I try to get in. Right, Divacino. Right. There's my chickadee. I love you so much. You're my OGs, baby. Ain't nothing but an OG thing, baby. I know, that's my chickadee. I love you so much. You going on, boo? You going on, boo? I need to stay on the schedule. It's 11:11. Well, see, that one says 11:11. I have your eyes. You can see right here. It says 11:11, but over here it says 11:13. So let's take a, yeah, I'm overexcited because I'm really excited about some things. I have to show you. I knew I put the wrong gasket on there. Hold on. We're just going to do this so I don't keep wearing it. And this is I think this shirt was from, you know what? Oh, this was the unidentified shirt, I think. There was a shirt I got that was unidentified, and then Pum came, and I thought this was from Brandy and Larini Beanie. But if you sent me this shirt, I fucking love you. I have a cup that matches it. 2 cups that match it. I ran out of creamer today and melt. So I am drinking Black Rifle hazelnut coffee with maple crystals and just a little sprinkle of my sugar in a raw. I don't even know if I need creamer anymore if I drink this. And yes, I am saying cream burr. I love to. Cream burr. God, it smells so good. It's like aromatherapy. It's like Christmas. It's like the 4th of July. Okay, Penny Schrum, hi baby. And Kathy, hello. All right, I'm still zooming to the bottom. Julia, hi baby doll. Lisa, hi baby. Leslie as well. Okay, oh, and there's Andrew. Now that I know who Reverend is. Hi, Andrew. Get up in here. Okay, Drew baby. Oh, and there's the Ruth is on fire. Yes, that's right. And 6.5 and stuff get 7K. You know what it is, Granny D? It's, you know, but do you? I know you want to grow your channel, but you got a tight. Sorry, excuse me. Hold your ears if you got a tight ass little family over there. I'm approaching 4K and going, whoa! I don't want any more because more subscribers, more demands, more, you know, it's like to stay relevant. I like my let's see what we're whipping on. I know, and I know I really, and I adore, I want to go watch those lives where you guys are bouncing around. Can't do the chirping, man. I pop in every once in a while to see if she's got that fixed. But as soon as she get that fixed, I'll be there and I'll sit and crochet with you. But I can't. Goya, hi, baby. I'm zooming. Diane, sharp as a point. Hi, baby. There's my Lulu. There's my Lexi the Lou. Hi, baby. I got my little braids on today. That means Jory Binks. Jory Binks. Bink, baby. Lita loves you. Lita loves you. Jory Binks. How? That's my boy. I know he's watching too. But well, she doesn't really let him watch. Sky. Hi, my love. Skirt. Love it. I love, do you know that my heart does a little when I see you do that? Sky, I love that so much. You know what? Amber, the ball sack. All it is I do Mama Swift. I'm not going to show you the Luck of the Draw 13 ball sack because that's going to be on Monday nights. In fact, we'll be at Juan's channel this Monday night at 10 o'clock his time for sit and stitch with Stitches after dark. So I'm not going to show you the ball sack now, but girl, all I did, if I wanted a small one, I just did the top of a beanie, and then instead of stopping the beanie, you just keep going. I put a little fillet row and then some doubles for the cincher, and then make a big old long strap, a big old thick strap. It doesn't even have to be thick. Girl, jacks it up. You know, you got to just flow with it. You will never know if you don't try. That's what I did. I mean, I took Mama Swift foundation and I did a rectangle, and Juan and Mama Swift both told us if you aren't getting your perfect rectangle, it's because your foundation row wasn't big enough. It needs to be at least 10 inches, you know, to make that good rectangle. So it doesn't just look like an oblong square, like maybe you made a mistake. It doesn't look quite like a rectangle, but you do. So I did 10 tension, not to mention, of Mama Swift's foundation, and so that's 30 stitches because each loop has 3 stitches in it. And then I did 5 in the end to make the whoop, and then I put in corners to square it off, and then just went round and round and round and round and round all the way to the top. That's all I did. I mean, trust yourself, Amber. You got this. I've seen you've made a bag before, so you can use someone else's silhouette. Just use your own stitch work. Say, oh, well, I want to use the beans on the pole stitch. That's the one where you have the thing and you do the bean around it. We're doing that with Nisi's pattern right now. And just trust yourself. I know you can do it. And I'm going to tell you right, snap quick in a hurry. I do not have my channel person being, in fact, let me get him. You guys haven't seen him in a while. Here's his little friend. You guys haven't seen him in a while. No Frog Zone Freddy. This is Frederick McFroggerton. And yes, I did make his sweater. This is Frederick McFroggerton. And I hold on to him because I don't want a frog. This is a no frog zone if I can help it. But he gives me grace. But that's why I have a frog for my guy. Because in order to learn, like when you're painting, you can't paint, you know, a woodland scene with horses if you've never painted before. And if you can, you're Picasso, you know, you're freaking nature. No, I'm just kidding. You're very talented. But for the rest of us common folk, we have to frog. So frogging is learning. It's you caught a mistake. Some people will go through the whole blanket and never see the mistake. You saw the mistake. So frog. It's frogtastic time. See, I'm gonna learn you. We're learning together, sis. Oh yes, Stephanie, Steph. You know it. No, they give you grace. You don't have to keep your camera on. They just ask that you have your camera on when you first come in. We're talking Zoom again. And then so many people turn their cameras. I always turn my camera off because I'm working and it's distracting. But if I'm just sitting crocheting, I might just leave my camera on. You guys see me what I look like every day when I go into Zoom. Hair is usually in a ponytail on top of my head, and I'm in a sweatshirt, no makeup. I mean, there's some people that get dolled up because, you know, that's old school. You know, you got to get dolled up to be seen in public. I don't really care. I just make sure that I don't have any boogers or anything. Dawn, oh, we gotta do the sexy phones. Hold on a second. Let me just zoom to the bottom. There's my Laura. Did you see we had 11:11 together today, baby? I saw it. I really do. Your text make me stop. Even I'll do your 11:11 with you. It makes me stop every day. I get it. I do. I stop. Oh, there's a second sexy phone. Ha ha, Mama Swift. Wait, what happened to D? What happened? What the hell? Yeah. Chickadee, I'm going to message you when I'm done with this. I'm going to message you because I heard rumbles in the Bronx. And I can tell you why. That we ain't having that. If y'all don't have Granny D on your playlist, that is my girl. That is my girl. We just like to go chaw up and have fun. She ain't doing tutorials. You may not even know what the heck she's talking about some days because we are the Squirrel Squad. So we know what our girl's talking about. But come over and learn her. That's my chickadee. Goya got the membership. Cherry. Okay, that's 3. Hold on, I got to keep track. That's 3 sexy phones. Mama Swift is so glad she ain't on today. Peggy, hi, baby. Okay, I think I'm almost to the bottom. DC, what's up, Chris? Crystal, hello. Okay, hold on, I'm going. It's sometimes, you know, chickadee. My girl get her groove back. And that's what happens. Sometimes when you change your content, people leave. Or people that weren't like you're getting really, really active again. So you're in the algorithm and people are like, oh, what is she doing? All she does is go live. Well, yeah, that's what you've done since inception. Your thing is lives. So bye if you ain't their cup of tea. Andrew. So that's 4. We got 4 on the floor. You just so funny. Trish got it. Okay, I'm to the bottom. Okay, here, see, I need to take a breath. I got the old school one up today, guys. Oh, Mama Swift will get that. Get that. But you know what? See, I will tell you, I know clockwork that daily it's Granny D, tea with Granny D on Saturdays. Oh, yeah, you could do that if you want to help a chick out right there. If you want to help a chick out. Hey, pew, pew. Hit them Fonzies. Hey, that I can sit and I'm going to laugh at least 12 times. I mean, the daily allowance of fiber keep us regular. I mean, my girl is hilarious though. See, but if you're going over there thinking you're going to be seeing tutorials and these big elaborate yarn reviews, now she does do yarn reviews. She'll tell you this is not soft. She'll tell you because she got all of the things. But Granny D is just, I am here. You're looking at my mug. You are getting member treats. You are seeing me. I am making you smile because of Granny D and Mama Swift. Granny D, I was one of her Squirrel Squad since the day she hit her button. I remember when she had the possum in the drawer. And she said, girl, honey, child, push play on the button. And Mama Swift then, girl, you need to be up here. But Granny D was the OG that got me to push the button. So I am going to just go watch. That's all I got to say. Because you will laugh just like you laugh here. You will giggle. You'll be like, oh, and she always knows the deets in the streets. Like who's going live, who's doing what, who's prayer requests. Oh man, do we got the prayer request? That prayer list is a century long, and we got some power up in it. So get yourself some. My chickadee granny D. All right, so I did tell you guys I need to get off that, because I will. I'll make you all go over right now. Right, it is for kicks and giggles, shits and giggles. We're grown. And that I started feeling the same thing, chickadee, like I had to change something, like I wasn't relevant enough, like I needed to do yarn reviews and buy yarn and give away yarn. That's not this channel. That's not, I mean, really, we are here on a journey making beautiful things together. And every once in a while, I'll throw out one of my own creativitynesses. I'll write it down and give it to y'all. But for the most part, I want you to see what I'm making and hope that it inspires you to jack things up, to do something that you normally wouldn't do. Yeah? So let's do that. We're going to do that. We are also going to make boggy blankets, because I will, until Nancy stops, I won't stop. So this is I was telling you, this is the Fifi. I just finished Juan's most recent one, Fifi. So that's one of my foes. I'm going to put that over there. Now, are we going to whip? You guys want to see luck of the draw? Right? And chickadee, you taught me how to cast on. So, anyway, that's my girl. We're going to get my girl back up. We're going to get my girl. So here's my luck of the draw. And so this was what I used to make the tutorial. Now we are up to date. Here's week 1 and week 2. And so what I'm doing is 4 rows of my color and 3 rows of the spikes in my main color. And this is going to be, so Mama Swift, this one's going to give her a headache because it is fast moving. I didn't bring the yarn up, but I told you, you guys got that bright stripe stuff in there. See, it goes from purple to fuchsia to she's over there gagging. Don't be wasting that tequila and pineapple. But so there's this one, and I'm doing the Spike-tastic. That's a Spike-tastic granny I just put out for y'all. We did that. I dropped that pattern on the first week of Luck of the Draw. And then what do we've got? We've got let me put that there so I don't get it mixed up. Now, I was doing another Spike-tastic, and I was doing in all shades of pink. That was this one. That's all the shades of pink with the jelly bean. And then Juan, oops, he did it again. Holy shnipe nuggets. He dropped Rhythm of Resilience. And I was like, yeah, I really had to do that. So here's week 1 is the little one. And then here's week 2. I did 2 rows, but I'm doing that main in the middle. So the next one, I'm measuring as I go. I got my little frog. I pull his eyeball and I measure. So like right now, the first week was 4 inches. I've measured the square when I was done, it was 4 inches. Now I'm up to 8. So that's my 4 inches a week. This is an 8-inch square. I'm so loving this. Loving you. This is so good. The little thing in the middle. Juanito. I wonder if I know he's busy today. But this is great. So this is called Rhythm of Resilience. Get that in your cart right now. Love it. Okay, there's number 2. Dos Amigos. And then now this one, I just put on the hook. And I did the first week, but I usually do my setup rows. So I got to come back and do my main color. This is our Happy Hearts from Nisi. This is a side-to-side blanket. So I'm just going to show you the center. And so that's what the week 1, I got to do week 2 now. Week 1 was this variegated yarn. So it's really hard to see, but my next week is solid. You'll get to see. This is this section right here. You can't see it real good because of this variegated yarn. But stupid ads. Hold on, I got so I keep track. It's the post with the bean around the post. There's a bean in a post. And there's some crisscross, so make you jump in there. And So we're doing that one. This is Happy Hearts. So I did that. I did that thing. That's my week one. I have this here right now, and that's why I've got, yes, I do need this much yarn. That's not even all of it. I had to put some to the side. But yeah, this was week one, is this beautiful, I think this is Karen Jumbo. This was from this, she's leaking. This was from my Jilly Fountain. And so that one is a Jilly's Fountain of Love blankie. Does anybody else ever do that with they're like my babies. They're like my babies. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. You'll get to see number 4 on the floor. That's my ball sack. And that one, each week, I am throwing on my favorite stitches. So the first week, and it was a multicolored mill-end thing I got from Yarnspirations like 3 years ago. I have no idea what the yarn is. It's very quick changing, variegated, and I had like red, and then there was one that was, like 3 shades of red, 3 shades of black, and then one that had like speckles and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I pulled that, and it's turning out really pretty. And my first stitch was the nubbly. The nubbly stitch. We modify it because I like to have the nubblies on both sides. So nubbly is usually single crochet, treble in the next, single crochet, treble in the next. And when you do the single crochet, it makes the treble do that. So it puts a little nub on the other side of the work. So that one's worked on the wrong side of the work because it poofs it to the front. And then you're supposed to do like a double crochet or a single crochet row and then go back so the nubs are all on one side. But Mama Swift and I, we just put the nubs in next to each other. And so you can have it on both sides. But if you don't want it on both sides, like you're making a bag, you don't need to do that. So I did do the half double row and then did the nubbly so it was all on one side. But so fun. So you guys will see that ball sack on Monday. Like I said, over at Juan's channel, he's going to host. And then I'll be after him. So we're going to cycle for Monday nights at 7 o'clock. That'll either be on my channel, Mama Swift's channel, or Juan's channel. Come have fun. We're just going to, like I said, who doesn't want to be happy for an hour? We're just going to pull up. We're going to have our drinks, and we're going to work on, it's a WIPin with stitches. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, here's another one. Here's some sexy foams for this. I think I said I saw 4. Here's number 2. Maybe. Oh, see, it's fussing again. Really? What? No, you don't want to hear me shout. I saw that. You got no, the whistle notes. No, baby girl. I can't even. Loving you. No, I can't. I was a soprano for that much, but I am a second soprano. Either a second soprano or an alto. I did a lot of the alto work. You don't want me to go up there. No, ma'am and sirs. Right, Patsy. Okie dokie yoki. I love the Monday nights because it's like y'all get to see like this when Jaxie is like this, where I'm just talking, we're just chilling, making the things, being silly. Mama Swift usually has her drink with her pineapple. and I usually have my tea or something, and yeah. Oh. No, she said monkey lips. I love you so much, Granny D. Dagnabbit, I needed to giggle today too. Whew. It's been too serious up in here. Oh, I got a new tattoo. You can't see it. She's right there. My niece got married this weekend, and oh gosh, Jaxie came out. I was asked to do a little speech toast thing. Forgot to toast at the end. Just talking. I was just talking to the bride and groom. And you know me, I always got to make everybody giggle. So, but I was so happy for her. My girl has come a long way. You guys have seen, I've sent you over to her channel. It's Brit Makes Things, or Brit Making Things. Brit Makes Things. And she's the carpenter. But now she's doing silly stuff, and just, her and Lucas, they cook a lot and show the foods, and he's amazing. I told him he should start his own channel because I have stitches that will come. We all like food, y'all, and the coochie boards, his one of his specialty are the charcuterie boards. I call them coochie boards. And I told him to push the button, Lucas in Seattle. But so I'm gonna keep on him because you guys will love him. He's my little Italian baby. He is absolutely adorable. And I told her, I said, girl, you better put a ring on that. And he whispers in my ear, that's tomorrow. I was like, that was the most beautiful engagement story we had for her birthday. It was great. But all right, so let me move on because I know I'm not watching the chat today. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this one because sometimes I really try to watch the chat. In fact, I set it up so I'm just like boom, 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 boom. It's like right here. But I got nervous today because I knew when you change things, people leave, people get mad. But you know what? I had to do what I had to do to stay here with you guys. So let's talk some more changes. Right now, the whips that I will be actively working on during the week, and I'm going to show you guys because, Thursday's luck of the draw drops, and we got to show a little something. I think that'll be a content day. I'm going to do just regular content during the day. Sandy, Alexandra, hello, my love. And then we'll do Saturdays. Oh, I keep doing that. Oh, yeah. Saturdays will still be what you whipping on. Mondays will be stitching with friends. Let's stitch. Let's talk about whatever it's going to be called. We're just chilling, whipping Monday nights. And then Wednesdays we'll be going over and watching the unboxings at Boggy Creek. In fact, I've got the pile of whips or the pile of FOs over there that need the ends whipped in. As I know y'all said to be on, do that. Let's sew in ends together. So for an hour we'll sew in ends, and that means you have to sew in ends too. Together. Okay. Now, tumbleweed challenge, still doing the tumbleweed challenge. I'm gonna stay to the commitments that I had as well as I can. So tumbleweed challenge is still going on. What did we have? I have my number right here. We're at 2,806. Now Nancy has received way more than 2,000. So some of y'all don't want a free shipping blessing. Anyway, what it is I started the tumbleweed challenge because Billie, Crafty Floridian, is collecting tumbleweeds, and she's doing that. Billie likes to do things that when people can't or don't have the funds to send blankets, because that's that can be about $10 or more, and just want to throw a couple tumbleweeds in an envelope and send them to her, or big old buckets of tumbleweeds. Okay. You also can send the tumbleweeds to Nancy with your blankets, of course, but Billie is collecting tumbleweeds, and that's her thing this time. So I said, let's send tumbleweeds. So when you finish a boggy blanket, my challenge was to take the scraps and make the rest in tumbleweeds, and then put them in your bag. And when they're ready to ship them, take a picture, tell me how many they are, and then email it to me at creationsbyjax@gmail.com, and then send them to Billie. The first week of January, I am going to pull winners to win shipping blessings. Now, if you've already mailed your blankets and you don't need a shipping blessing, but you have been participating, that could be just to help compensate some of the money that it took for you to ship your blankets, or buy new yarn for the next season. So a blessing is whatever it is. I did it so people could mail their blankets, but by then many people are going to be done because it's the end of January is the deadline. Okay. Right. Janet, I love the Nana June blanket too. Wriggle, BRB. Wiggle, wriggle, wriggle, Baker. Hi, baby. Oh, Sandra, hello. I love you. Skirt. See, when I try to, it's that someone suggested to me when I'm trying to info drop or like give you guys something, I should do that recorded, because that is where we squirrel. I'm saying something and I look down and I see a thing and I have to hi or respond, and I'm like, oh, crap, what was I talking about? Tumbleweeds. So I'm making tumbleweeds. I've got a couple. If you guys don't know what a tumbleweed is, how to make a tumbleweed is everywhere. It's a little necklace the kids put around their necks, and then they'll pull a strand and tie it around someone else's necklace when they see them doing something kind. At the end of camp, you shouldn't have a pom-pom anymore. And it's just this floofy with all the strands tied to it. I call it like a lion's mane. And this is a hat I made real quick to just put it in. I was going to make it a bag and put handles on it, but I thought I would just make it a beanie, because there's so many beanie collections everywhere. I've got those too. Jacks it up, Amber. I love that. Oh, and we are still jacksing it up too. So where did I put it? Did I put it over there? I put it over here. So this is we're going to segueing. Thank you, darling. Let me write that down. She got 5 on it. So Julia sent $5. Oh, that's euro too. So I have to, or the little swooky thing. I have to go look. I think it's $5. No, I'll see what that is on, and I'll add it to the shipping blessings. But so I've been working on, and this is in my Billie bag. This is yarn that is willow. So it's that deep purple. And then the accompaniment to it. Hold on, I'm trying to not get it tingled. And with them a little tiny G. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. And this is hand-dyed yarn from my Dee Bug. This is from Dee's Creative Hands. And it's beautiful blue. And I'm mixing the two of them because I needed to make this stretch to make the piece big enough. This is another 3rd quarter member treat, just like this one. This will be, so it's October, November, December. This is 1. This is number 2. And someone is going to be selected from the member list to win these. And I tried to show you guys. So it was an A-semi. I'm just getting ready to start the other side that, will decrease. And you can see where I've splashed in the purple, these dark little stripes. I splashed in the purple to make it longer. And then I put a bigger stripe here because I'm about to start tapering it off. But what you guys can't see because the yarn is so busy is the stitch work. There is lots of things going on. There's fillet rows. Here's some shells. More fillet rows and more shells. So when you guys get to see this live in a color, it's something else, but it's so soft too. So this is one of them. This is called Wild Wisteria. Love it. And it's so easy because, there is a pattern with a graph, which I love the graphs because I just mark them off as I go because I just need a placeholder. When you get this deep in it, you know what the pattern is. And if you don't, the graphs are really wonderful for keeping track. So that's one of them. This is another one I've been working on. And I'll show you this. This one is for Denise. She won this, and it's a Blancho. And I've made this out of the Sis blanket. This one's Sis Love. This is the Sis Love blanket that I made into the Blancho. So I took the center out, and you can see the work from Sis. You'll recognize that from Sis Love. And I'm using the, what are these cakes called? They're the Flowers Moonlight by Yarn Art. And then I use the Mama Swift foundation there. And that's the Blancho for Denise. And then this is a member treat that I'm making for one of my longest gold members, and that's Sandra. And she, I had this yarn from Yarn Snob. So if, again, hard to see on camera, you just see the yarn, but what you don't see is the sis. You can see the what are they called? The pineapples. But anyway, so this is her little Blancho that I'm making. And this yarn is from Yarn Snob, Keith, and it's called Wicked Slippers. So you know what the Wicked Slippers are. But yeah, in person, you can see that stitch work so much better. But on camera, all you're seeing is the yarn. But so those are the whips I'll be working on. Okay, that's my Billie bag. There we go. So there's those two. I do have one more that I'm working on too. This one is, it was one of the Taco Tuesday patterns that, or one of the Taco Tuesday over on Juan's channel. That's Take a Chance on Yourself. And we do taco, and we choose randomly, and he real big on audience participation, and the viewership picks everything. So this was the purple and pink. It was make a project out of purple and pink. Well, this was what I used to show you guys the, the edge work on Pique My Interest, or not Pique My Interest, Spike-tastic Granny. And so now for Taco, sorry, that's the wrong side. Now for Taco, I'm going to do the Finish a Whip, Any Whip. So we're going to whip on this too. So I'm running out of the pink though, but I'm going to pull, it's that, what is it? The Red Heart. The Red Heart Premium with Love is that pale pink. If anybody wants to yarn, and anybody has any of this, it's the Boysenberry. I need like 2. Because I'm using it with this one. The Red Heart with Love. But they're like very different. Like this one's a big skein. This is this little tiny thing. I was like, I thought With Love was with love. But anyway, and then this other one I'm working with is, they both say Boysenberry. That's not Boysenberry. Sorry, it's not Boysenberry. And that's what I thought. The label got put around it. So this one is Boysenberry. The one I'm looking for. Oh, I'll just go to Walmart and get this. It's Mainstay. It's the Mainstay anti-pilling acrylic. That's this little pinky one. What's the color? The color is just pink. So I'll just run up to Walmart and get 2 more of those. Never mind. Crisis averted. I thought it was that. I thought it was this discontinued stuff. All right. I don't need that back. Put that in there because I try to keep my labels. Uh-oh, am I frozen? Okay. No, I was not. For some reason, my thing stopped. Crazy buns. Okay. There we go. All right. So those are some of the whips. We've got the blue ball sack, the Happy Hearts, Spike-tastic, and the Rhythm of Resilience. The pink spike. Fifi is done. I get to put faux next to Fifi. Whip the faux out of that stitch. That's one sky. I whip the faux out of that stitch and then have like something with a crochet hook. She's asking me for catchphrases for t-shirts because Sky makes my things. See, I just tell her to make things, and if you guys go over and buy the things, it's even better. I notice I'm seeing more and more Boggy Styles t-shirts, and it makes me so happy. And every time, oh, and by the way, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my baby. Happy birthday to my rainbow bow. Happy birthday to you. Today's Rain's birthday. They just turned 20. Rain's a twomp. But anyway, Rain did the graphic. She's got yarn. Billy Crafty Floridian and Lynn the Charmed Grammy. They were the OGs for Boggy. So you guys can go get those over at Sky's shop. That is skygraphics.com, and it's SKYYGRAFFIX. It's all in my things. Yeah, Sky is my swag hookup. That's my swag dealer. She hooked it up. All right, so sis love. I also told you guys I am getting all of the mailing together. I've got about 4 packages that need to go out. So don't fret my pet. I had to wait for the YouTube check to get here for the shipping. I did get a shipping blessing, and I can't even with, I freaking love this angel. She is amazing throughout our yarn community, and you guys don't even know it. She remains anonymous. She wants no accolades. She just wants to help, and I admire that wholeheartedly with everything in the world right now. She wants no accolades. Well, I'm talking directly to you. You are an angel on earth. Thank you. She sent me enough money to mail my Boggy blankets to Nancy, at least most of them. I'm going to really try. I used lighter weight yarns this year. And so hopefully I'll be able to get about 4 blankets in each bag. But I was saving 5 here and there to make sure I had enough to send my blankets, because I think I'm up to 14, 15. I think Fifi made 15. I want to say 17. I will recount, and we'll talk about that on Monday. Now, I also have something, if I could have a moment of your time, since it's just right at the end here. So I have pulled some items, I would say, from the archive. One of them's kind of new, but some of them are the archive. I have hanging in the yarnery are things that I've made, pattern tests. There's a birthday surprise here I'll tell you about. Z's Just Feel Festive infinity scarf. And I'm trying to make room for new things. I'm updating and moving it around and getting my yarnery in order. So, I mean, I can break this down, and this will be where I sit and read and, crochet and watch TV in my bedroom, and take this filming section out and just have it in my office/yarnery. And so I also am looking to help get the funds together so my husband can have some dental work done that he needs done before he retires. And everybody that knows about dental work, unless you've got a mint that you can and gold stashes somewhere. Yeah. So I thought I would see if anyone was interested in these things. I am very much, I undersell myself. So for me to say how much, how about you just donate what you would think for my time? Mommy, mommy. Oh, mama slipped. Mama slipped. Yay, my blankie. My mom stole my blankie. She didn't. I let her use it to stay warm. But anyway, so I brought forward some things that I made at the beginning of the channel, and things. And if you are interested in them, again, just email me. We'll talk about it. Of course, shipping is going to need to be part of it. And anyway, so this is a crochet along that we did with Z. If you guys don't know Zelda NRJ3, that's our Zelda, our Z-tasticness. She, for her birthday a few years ago, we made this, it's the Just Feel Festive shawl. And I did it and made a cowl, but the yarn is Ferris wheel. So you've got the brown Ferris wheel, and then it goes into the purple, and I, called it out, and then it goes into the purple. And this is an infinity scarf hoodie little thing. There's actually a short. It was like the very first short I ever did, and it got like 4,000 views, and I thought, oh my gosh, never again. It never happened again. But this was a birthday thing we did for Z. And so you have your little cowl, but I made it so you could make it a scooty. So it's like an infinity scarf, but then you can pull this up to protect your hair. It's long enough to protect your hair, or put it down. And as you guys know, Lion Brand Ferris wheel is 100% acrylic. So this is number 1. And you can see right here, it's kind of at a point, because Just Feel Festive does that. So it's even longer there. I kind of wanted that for the back of the neck, but you can move it around. Anyway, so there's that one. One of the newer things, I've made this out of, this is made out of the shawl in a ball. And it's just a simple little, this is, the one that folds down. And it's purple with my thing. So there's this little beanie. I still have to sew in the ding-dings, but it's got the little, this isn't my beanie top. It's just a circular beanie. And then the stitches in it are, what did I use? I thought they were some stitches I got off WIPin. It was stitches I got off WIPin the Yarn Addicts Stitch Academy. I was just playing around. So this is the sparkly purple one. Anyways, I used to sell these for 20 bucks to include shipping, but whatever, again, whatever you want them for, we'll discuss it. I just need to get them out, and I need a little bit of funds to come in. So we're going to do that. Now this, I'm going to keep this one. This one was a pattern that a dear friend, her name is Amanda, and she is the Obsessive Crochet Lady. This was one of her first patterns. Now I did it, again, where I live, it's I wanted it to cover my hair. So she sent me this one. Amanda sent me. Now I tested her pattern for her. It's so pretty. So I'm going to keep this one, but I did this one so you could really see that edge. She did a beautiful job. So this one is mine, but I made it in 100% cotton, and it was a gradient little, they were like little balls in a wreath looking thing, and it's all 100% cotton. So it goes from where you can see this little section right here, you put on your head to keep your, I like to throw one over and then throw one over, and then you put your jacket on, and it and then when you're done with it, you just put it down, and you've got all this beautiful little ribbon work. But anyway, this is kind of like, goes from like a yellowish sun gold, and then variegates out to this like brownish on the edge. So this is, like I said, 100% cotton. And I can't even remember where I got the yarn from, but it was, I believe it was from Hobium. Okay, so there's that one. That we'll just call that, it's called Feeling Fancy. That one's Feeling Fancy. Now this one is made out of, it's cotton, nettle, and linen. And this was some yarn that I had gotten from Little Knits. They were Hanks. And this pattern was a test that I did for J Hook Crochet. If you guys don't know Reggie, you go over to J Hook. In fact, I think I just saw she posted something today. So J Hook Reggie, and I have to stand up for this one so you can see how big it is, and it's absolutely beautiful. And look at that edge, so beautiful. And this yarn, it took up 4 hanks of that yarn, so you can do it around the neck. You can literally, it's long enough. Let me see. Let me touch how long. This is down to my knees. So when I put it around my neck, like if I was going to wear it as a shawl, it goes to my knees. I am 5'6". So I can get measurements if anybody wants. But again, this is cotton, linen, and nettle. And you can, let me show you the stitch work. It was one of Reggie's most recent before she had stopped putting up content for a while because she moved from Germany to Israel. But it's, you can see it, her on her tutorials and her pattern list, it's draped on a, she has it draped on a horse. But so there's that one. And then this last one, I wasn't sure if anybody wanted this. It's a tank top that I did, oh gosh, years ago when I first met Lynn over at Nina's Knots. Her and Jackie over at Crochet HD, whatever. You guys know Jackie. And they did a contest. It was tees and tank tops and tees or something. Well, I actually won their little, with this one, with their little contest. And I did this. It's made out of 100% cotton. It was actually a test that I did for, what is her, it's not in a nutshell. It's, not Kirsten Bishop. I'll look back, but this was a pattern test for she's a pretty large designer. And I find a lot of her stuff on Instagram and Facebook, but I will pull that. She's the same one that I did my purple one at the sum of its parts. Why is it escaping me? Anyway, so you can see the back. See how that's the back. That beautiful stitch work. This is a tank top, and it's made with 100% cotton. And I'll try to show you. And it's like baby doll style. I put a little edge on it. Hers is just a straight tank top. I wanted something that was like a baby doll, you know, so it's real flowy. And I would say this is a large, extra large. I used 3 cakes to make it of those 100% cotton mill-ins. And then I didn't like the tank top strap, so I put a little edge on here, little lacy edge on the sleeve. So this, we'll just call this one the purple tank. But again, it's like I said, it's like flowy on the bottom, like a baby doll, which this looks really cute with a pair of leggings underneath it. Like I would do, because it's lacy, I do a little tank top underneath it, then with some leggings. So cute. But again, that one is also 100% cotton. So if anyone is interested in those, I was not watching the chat the whole time. So this is going to be a first come, first serve. You have to email me with your inquiry, and at creationsbyjax@gmail.com, and tell me which one you want, and we'll discuss prices. But I was going to do the auction thing, and I just, you know, my husband got a little bashful, little embarrassed. He was like, please don't do that. And I was like, but I kind of need to. I need some help. And I'm not afraid to say, hey, Stitches, I need some help. But I'm not just looking for handouts. I am going to, if someone wants something, please let me know. Like I was showing you guys, I made another emotional support chicken. And this is me. I'm calling her Mille Fleur Boucle. And if you know chicken names, that's a Mille Fleur. I can't say the last word, but it's a kind of chicken, and they've got these browns. But here's his little flink flink. I just need to get some more safety eyes and the yellow and the orange for his beak, and he's ready. And then I have them all downstairs, but I have several that I won't give away Rhett Beekler or Scarlett O'Henra or my Cluck Norris, but I can reproduce them if anybody wants them. So I have the emotional support chickens that were provided to us by Crochet HD Jackie, but this one I went on my own. I did use her silhouette, but this is all the nubbly stitch. It's very textured. You can see my fingers. So it's perfect for a little pillow, to hug her, to pat her, to throw her. I've thrown my chimpkins. But if anyone has a request for a specific chimkin or a specific, I can get a shawl done in about 4 or 5 days. I would very much love for you to go Christmas shopping and allow me to make you things. So again, get a hold of me at creationsbyjax@gmail.com. And this is the .com where you can see some of the things I've made. There's a slideshow with some of my beautiful things. Right. I love the chickens too, Trish. Aren't they so cute? And Jackie is very creative, and I was very drawn to her because, you know, being those growing up in the 80s babies, and we really click, you know, the Jackies in the house. And when she brought the emotional support chicken to us, she's got a tutorial. It's adorable. It's so easy. Again, it's like making a hat. And you keep going. You sew up the top, pinch it, sew it across, put some little floofs, and put the beak, and you're done. Oh, and eyeballs. But it's so like mindless. And you come out with, holy crap, it's a chicken. Plink, plink, plink. I even did one that I put some floofs in his butt. Floofy butt for the fuzzy butt. Where's D? Is D in here? Where's fuzzy butt? I'll make you a fuzzy butt chimkin. But okay, so I will have to go back and look. I did not see any of that, and we need to go over and see Chickadee. I have to go shopping, grocery shopping, get ready, because like I said, it is Rain's birthday. I can't believe my baby's 20. TJ on the 3rd of December will be 18. What the hell? Lexi. My Lexi, she just turned the dirty 30. I can't, it just doesn't seem real. It just doesn't seem real. And our boy is 10 months old, Stitches. Bean is 10 months old, and boy, is he something else. He's just like my Quinn. We grunt and holler at each other. He does this little when he wants your attention. And I do it back, and he laughs so hard. That's how I met Quinn. That's Mama Swift's grandbaby. I was laying on the ground. We was grunting at each other. That's Auntie Jaxie. But Lita, oh, I love being a grandma so much. All right. Right? 80s is my love language. It is my love language. Take on me. It's one of those days I just keep breaking out in song. My mom used to tell me that I sang everything. I was like, why couldn't have I been blessed with the songer? I'm a backup singer. I'm like Weird Al Yankovic type of singer. I wish. I bet you Fuzzy does. I know. I was like, where is she at? My fuzzy butt's usually here. I didn't get to do my fuzzy butt. A fuzzy butt. She got a fuzzy butt. A fuzzy butt. Just in case she comes and sees later. I said, maybe I'll just make her one. See, my heart says I want to make all the things and gift people. And I know it was your birthday and your birthday. And I wanted to make all the things. I need about 12 more arms. I need to be that deity that has like 6 arms. She's up there too. But yeah. Okay, let's go. We got to go to. You had it on vinyl? Yeah, I had a cassette tape. We did have vinyl for a while. I mean, that was usually like my mom would listen to like Bruce Springsteen and Elton John, and we did a lot of Kool and the Gang, and she always had the American Bandstand, and then Soul Train. Oh man, I grew up with music. How can I not just break out in song? As always. All right. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Lexi. I love you, my bean-tasticness, my George Binks. I need my George. Okay, I'm going. I don't want to. It's so raining hard right now. Right, we had a raised hearth fireplace with the hearth in the. It was my stage, and I used my microphone was the end of the vacuum cleaner cord. Or a brush. Yep, there she goes. Oh, look at her dropping a dime. Mommy. All right, I'm going. I'm really going. You guys said a lot of good things. I'm going to have to go. Well, I hate that YouTube takes so long to put the chat up. I wish the chat was immediately available. I have moderators. that moderate the moderations of the things that you guys spill in this chat. Oh, we got to do one more of these. Let's do one more of these, and then we'll call it a day. I'll come back and say bye, but here's another one of these. There's little bells over here if you're wondering what I'm bling-a-ling-a-ling. Bling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, there's this thing too. I forgot. This is another one of Reggie's J Hook Crochet's little situations that she made that I tested for her. I forgot about this one. This one's all purple too. It starts asymmetry, and then you go, and it's just a kerchief, you know, just goes around your neck like that one. And it's asymmetrical. I forgot about this one. It's look familiar. This is what I had left of that yarn from that tank top. It totally goes together. I mean, I guess you could really wear this around your neck to cover that box neck if you wanted to put the things. I guess those could totally go together. Okay, I'll put that over there. This is the Dragon something. The Rivendell by J Hook. So that one's J Hook Crochet as well. I forgot about that hanging there. Do I have anything else hanging? Is there anything else hanging? I don't see anything. Not up here. It's going to be down in the other room. But, okay. Yes, have a great Saturday. Fantastic day with the loves. And I will see you guys Monday night at Juan's channel at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to sit and stitch and make some things. I got a faux. I'm going to work on my ball sack. But get your things. And then don't forget, Luck of the Draw 13, week 3. Let's see. We got that number and that number. I am going to select number 2. See, number 2. Okay, so we're going to do number 2. Luck of the Draw. We'll see. I'm going to watch. I told you. Now, the entire season, I'm going to be wrong. All right, I got to scroll to the thing. Okay, I love you guys. I think I covered everything. So don't fret, my pets. You just won't see me on Wednesdays on panel anymore, but I will be in the chat. And then I'm going to try to have a little more structure. So on like Tuesdays and Thursdays is Luck of the Draw. Tuesdays for sure. Maybe Sundays, Tuesdays and Sundays, I will. Mommy.